Peace, my family. How y'all doing out there today? I hope you guys are doing good and will be able to tell me something good today. I came on here to share another clipping from Dr. Malachi book called Man from Planet Ritz. That's right, Man from Planet Ritz. So I just wanted to share this question and answer. And this question is, what is the true story behind the crash you mentioned earlier? Question. And this is Dr. Malachi answer. Nibiru launched out from planet Ritz on one of its routine trips with a crew of 144 members. 24 of them were the elite members who stood 7 feet tall. Each of the 24 elders is appointed for overseeing the planet Earth. They were sent as guardians of light or the keepers of the secret. The elders were chosen to guard Earth for the time in one Earth day, which is equal to 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 6 seconds, or 24 hours. This is also based on the equinox, which happens every 24,000 years, lined with the 4 cycles, the 2 suns, and the 2 moons, each of 6,000 years. The 24th elder seat is occupied by whatever human being who has been selected to reveal the message or bring the good news. Over him would be one of the 24 elders. Each elder has 24 hours, which is 60 minutes, or years broken into 2 sets of 30. In these end times, I, Yanun, the 19th elder from the 19th galaxy, Oyun, manifests with my first 30 years in the year 1970 AD, the first half hour of the end times. Nibiru came counterclockwise to this solar system on its normal route of 25,920 years, where the elders called a man or Amin. They were in search of minerals and natural resources such as chlorophyll, gold, silver, diamonds, platinum, and uranium on other planets like La Hamanu, Mars, Tamet, Earth, Ashur, Titan, Kishar, Jupiter of the Milky Way galaxy, and many planets in the 6th star or sun constellation called Orion. On this particular exploration trip, 2 more planets were added, Ea, Neptune, and a new Uranus. There was an electrical storm on Ea, Neptune, which caused Nibiru to veer off its path and bumped into the planet Meldeck, the Viking, breaking up part of the planet into pieces. The remaining part of the planet was cast out into space, becoming known as the Lost Planet and a part of the Zeta Reticuli galaxy, the Draconius star constellation, or Draco's star constellation. The inhabitants of planet Meldeck thought that they were under attack by Nibiru. Thus, the Meldeckians launched 4 crafts after Nibiru. These 4 crafts were immobilized, only twirling and whirling, with the force field causing the central Fogel and the centripetal forces, meaning the pushing and pulling forces, becoming known as the four winds, spoken of in the book of Revelation 7:1. This twin planet, a new Uranus, moved from its natural position behind Ea, Neptune. Nibiru, seeing this, veered off its own way, making it wobble. As Nibiru came nearer to Ea, Neptune, its gravitational pull, due to its electrical storms, were plunged, and caused Nibiru to plunge and go slightly off its orbit. On a Friday afternoon at 1300 hours of Earth time, this collision formed the rings or necklace of Saturn. This necklace is made up of smaller planets, and at this point, the USMI Pluto was released from its original orbit around the Sun and was pulled away in the direction of Lahamayu, Mars, to its current position beyond Ea, Neptune. By this time, Nibiru was moving in closer towards the center of the solar system and was headed straight for Tamat, Earth. This alarmed the people of Tamat, who could see this bright gleaming approaching their atmosphere and were feeling the effects of natural disasters, much like you see today in the world, such as floods, fires, volcano eruptions, etc. In addition to these influences on the planet Earth, you had outside effects from other planets, making it unstable due to the gravitational pull of two smaller planets, Muimayu, which is Mercury, and Lahamu, Venus, on one side, and two larger planets, Ansar, Titan, and Kishar, Jupiter, on the other side. This alarmed the inhabitants of Tamat to the point where they launched 11 ships at Nibiru, which were led by Kingu. Kingu was the name of the head of the defense force of Tamat, and later the name of the imperfect planet that you call the moon today. Nibiru had 7 warships of its own that split up into 2 separate fleets, of which 4 circled Tamat Earth and creating a network type web, a tetrahedron under the signs of magnesium. These ships were launched at the 11 ships from Tamat Earth, which were completely eliminated. At the same time, one of the 4 satellites, called the North Wind, was headed directly for Tamat Earth, causing the planet to split in half. This same wind came back around, shattering that half into pieces, making comets, of which Halley's Comet is one. It also created asteroids. Many of the pieces caught on fire, and some of these pieces made the asteroid belt in the center of our solar system. The Meldekian craft, known as the East Wind, swung around and put a hole straight through the upper half of the planet. Another Meldekian craft, known as the West Wind, was released from the magnetic hold of Nibiru force field and shot a ball of lightning at Tamat that was trapped in the center of the Earth and burned out a core 600 miles in diameter and became a new central sun that burns this day. This new sun is called Epsu, located in Shambhala, meaning descendant of Allah, and or Hargata, meaning through the hole. The other three ships launched from Nibiru created a tetrahedron, a tetrahedron of energy, at a 19.5 degree angle around the remaining half of the planet. The last of the Malachians crashed, called the South Wind, and creating the Grand Canyon and made Tamet give birth to a small planet called Shigishanku, which you call the moon today. This same craft also caused a black cloud to cover the planet key Earth, was now trapped in a new orbit of evolving every 365 days, giving a new time zone for this new planet, because the difference in the time zones are different concepts of time. I came to you, a being over 76 trillion years old, and know the information about your universe and things from before your creation. As a being from another galaxy, I'm capable of doing things that are considered extraordinary to beings who can't perceive these things now, but you will. And that is the end of his answer. So I just thought that I share this clipping and let y'all know it's all love, my family, and peace.